What's it like to date in Denver, you ask? What a perfectly timed question. Welcome to episode 322 of my dating app reaction series, Swipe Left. Let's see what's going on here in Denver on Bumble today. Now, I'm recovering from an emergency appendectomy. That's right, I was hospitalized twice within less than 2 weeks. Yep, less than 2 weeks. Once for dehydration, which I thought was a heart attack. Thankfully, it wasn't. Second, because my appendix was about to burst. That's right, an organ we don't even need inside of our bodies was trying to attack me from the inside out, and it was a nightmare. So I'm in pain, but I'm getting better. Anyway, what are we doing here? Dating. Let's go. This is the first profile that I came across today, the very first. Look, check it out, photo verified. So there's Brian, I guess. There's nothing else on his profile. Wow, I already gave you misinformation. He does have more on his profile, just not a photo. His bio says, living life with my dog, looking for a wife, or at least someone to split the mortgage with. Will cook for you, trying new food, or staying in and ordering in are all good options. Been keeping low-key lately, more into adventures and exploring. Look, all the sentences so far were wild, but that one was very contradictory. Keeping low-key lately, but more into adventures and exploring. Big on growth, fitness, and making the best of thing. What? All right, Brian's apolitical, and you know, if you have watched my series, I don't mess with that. All right, in 2025, you cannot be apolitical. Stuff is so extreme, and you have to care about something that's going on. Speaking of making no sense, this guy says, I show I care by people I like. What? What is happening? James's bio simply says, why walk when you can run? Let's go. Listen, I can't run anymore. I used to be a runner. One of my knees has no cartilage essentially anymore. It's just bone on bone, which is not great. They informed me a couple years ago that I will be needing a knee replacement in my mid to late 60s, which thankfully is a ways out. But I can power walk with you, James. I walk real fast. I can walk as fast as humanly possible, and I can do any other workout, but I cannot run anymore, so sorry, Charlie. James also says, I'm hoping you shower at night. I shower in the morning because I work out, and I want to be clean and fresh after I work out. Also, why do you care when I shower? Like, what's happening? He's another apolitical person, which I don't think that's true, but if it is true and you're sticking your head in the sand, I'm not interested. All right, you can't see his face because I color over their faces for privacy, but this poor man looks terrified in this pic. He looks like this. And frankly, he should be terrified because this app is wild. Jack says a bunch of stuff. He says, I'd rather be blah, 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 an orangutan. Honestly, Jack, relatable. In 2025, with what we're dealing with, samesies. This guy says, a pro and con of dating me, tough-skinned, creative / offensive. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, I go to therapy. Okay, has your therapist ever told you that maybe women would want to date you if you weren't so offensive? I have encountered, both in real life and on these apps, so many guys who are like, I will be brutally honest no matter what. Guess what, bud? There are plenty of ways to be honest without being brutal and or offensive. So that's a no for me. Don't think your therapy is working. You know what that means. Swipe left.